Okay, I'm just going to respond to this question or this statement, this comment, whatever it is. Before I start, if you are someone who believes that this is just how things are going to be, my kids will realize when they're old enough, I don't really want to do anything, I don't want to rock the boat, nothing can be done, please scroll away because you're not going to like what I have to say. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, now for those of you still listening right now, this person's question is basically to do with transitions and the fact that the person's co-parent says that, oh, the child doesn't struggle with transitions when, she's returning to you, and it's only when she's going to your house, the co-parent's house, and blaming her for it, basically. Now, the fact that he is blaming you or blaming this emotionally healthy, safe parent is a sign that I think the basics aren't really understood. And I make this assumption that, I'm here every day, been here for years, talking about the same things over and over and over and over again. And I forget that people don't have the awareness and people just don't know. And you don't know what you don't know. And in my opinion, this is the basics. Now, I'm going to give you an example. Have you ever had someone piss you off, get on your nerves, annoy you, upset you, whatever it may be, and for whatever reason, you have not blown up at them? You were upset, you didn't let them know you were upset, you didn't lash out at them, you didn't blow up at them, but when you saw someone else soon after, whether that was hours, days, weeks, whatever, it doesn't really matter. When you see someone soon after, you lash out at that person. Now, let me know in the comments if anyone has experienced that. Have you experienced that where one person has pissed you off or upset you and you didn't lash out at them, but the next person you see, you completely go off at them or you lash out at them and they get the brunt of your frustration, your anger, your upset? I really want you to think about that, because that is what your children are experiencing. So if they go to your co-parent and spend time with your co-parent and they seem fine, because otherwise they're going to get it if they're not, and they return to you and completely melt down, lash out, or dysregulated, what do you think happened in the other home to make that happen? Why do you think that child doesn't lash out at their other parent? And why do you think they lash out at you? Literally, to me, it is 1 + 1 = 2. It makes complete sense to me that that would happen to a child who is transitioning between two homes. What I believe is happening is we are so close to our situation that we cannot see the wood for the trees, because this is so abundantly clear and so obvious to me. Your child leaves, they go and have whatever time they have with the co-parent, they behave, they're compliant, and they come back to you and lash out or internalize. That makes complete sense, no? I'd love to know in the comments whether this is landing for you, whether this makes absolute sense. They go, maybe they're not fine when they go. Maybe they're completely, they don't want to go. And when they go, they're perfectly behaved and everything is fine as far as your co-parent's concerned. And they come home and completely melt down. Share it in the comments, because this makes absolute, complete sense. Yet it is something that a lot of people just have no awareness of. And I just want you to remember that example. Someone pisses you off over here, you don't say anything to them, you don't do anything, you don't say anything, you don't express how you feel. Then over here, the next person you see, you completely blow up at them. That happens. Put yourself in your child's shoes. Okay? Now, another thing, just off the back of this, I don't want to keep you, but while I'm here, and I'm on one, someone also asked, is this normal for the child to be dysregulated when they go, when they come, at any point? No, it's not fucking normal. It is not normal. But it's normal when you have a co-parent who is doing what they're doing and has the personality that they have and treats the child in the way that they treat them when the child is with them. That's normal, but it's not right. Something has to be done. So is it normal? No. But when you consider who your co-parent is, that makes sense. Now, when I say these things, it's not just to accept them and just move on and go, oh, okay, well, hands up, I just can't deal with it then because it's normal. No. Don't ever take what I say out of context. These things are not normal, but in this dynamic, it is normal, but it is not right. And something needs to be done within your power and your control. Let me know in the comments if this is landing for you, because this is another truth talk, and this is the basics as far as I'm concerned. But I think a lot of people don't know the basics. And, a lot of people do know. But some people are so close to their situation that they cannot see the wood for the trees, and that 1 + 1 = 2. These things make absolute sense. We don't have to agree with them, but we do need to accept and then do something to mitigate what's happening. I'll see you in the comments.